Ludovica believes something. She believes that every person should have a freedom to express his own opinion. But why is she so convinced about liberty of expression? Now we are going to find out. So please, let's give her a nice applause, Ludovica.
Not so long ago, I had to write an essay for school, and the topic was the personality of Achilles, one of the most famous heroes of the Iliad. In particular, our Italian teacher asked us to express our personal opinion about this character, one of the most valuable warriors of the Greek army. I wrote that I thought that he was a really proud man, and that I personally admired his sense of dignity and honor. When the teacher gave me back the task, I discovered it had been a total failure. And to my request for explanations, I was told that my insufficiency was due not to vocabulary or grammatical errors, but rather of my personal opinion. My teacher simply didn't agree with what I had written, and she told me that in a school essay, I should have written her opinion, previously expressed in class, not mine. It was right there and then I understood that our freedom of expression is really limited or non-existent, and so I decided to look further into this topic. I started out by searching a clear definition of human rights. There are 30 human rights in the Human Declaration of Human Rights. Number 19 is what I'm here to talk to you about: freedom of expression. We all have the right to make up our own minds, to choose what we like and what we don't like, to say what we think, and to share our ideas with other people. Article 19 is what protects this right. However, it isn't a modern invention. The Greeks were the first to apply it. Inhabitants of Greek polis, cities, had the right to express their opinion in public assemblies. They believed that without freedom of expression, there was no democracy. Obviously, there were limits within which citizens had to say, otherwise they would have been exiled. But in all this, were children contemplated? Were children given the same rights as adults then? The answer is no. The French were the first to give children special protection in the middle of the 19th century. In Italy for work and education, and later on the social, medical, and judicial fields. This, in time, spread to the rest of Europe. Then, with the creation of the future United Nations, the Declaration of the Rights of the Child, an historic document that recognized and affirmed the existence of specific rights for children and the responsibility of adults towards children, came about. Today, there is not a set age for when a child becomes adult. Every state in the world has its own parameter, according to which, at a certain age, a young person becomes officially adult. For example, in Cuba, a child becomes adult at 16, in France at 18, in Canada at 19, and in Egypt at 21. Sometimes, young people's rights, our rights, are different from those we enjoy. Just like my teacher did, parents, principals, and other adults in our lives often set limits on our freedom of speech. The main question is, can young people make the difference? Yes, we can. As a matter of fact, we already do. It's happening right here in Turin, right now. Irene Ferrari is a 17-year-old high school student. Since she was a child, she has always been concerned about climate change issues. She even did a TED talk on this. Today, Irene is the referent of the Environmental Committee at her school. She organizes and promotes meetings. Her main objective is to spread her great message to as many people as possible. Carlotta Reviglio became interested in environmental issues in high school. Today, she is promoter of Fridays for Future at her old high school. From that moment, something lit up inside her. She and others take the street and protest. Some of us do things that might be greater compared to others, but no matter how small our action may be, we still make a difference in our communities. See, we want the freedom and the opportunities to speak out. to have a say in things, to express our opinions and thoughts freely. Freedom allows us to stand up for what we believe in and for what is right. Try to imagine yourself in my situation, without the freedom to voice out what you believe in. Would you just nod and agree on something when you actually do not? Hard to say. Freedom of expression is really important to young people like me. We want to speak for ourselves, to be respected as individuals, to contribute in our families even, in our society. To be able to state our opinions publicly is our right. Is this too much to ask for? Don't take this right away from us. Thank you.